I got monetized the first time after I quit my YouTube channel. I think I quit, and then like 5 months later, I got monetized for the YouTube Partner Program. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what happened, why I was actually successful even though I didn't know I was, and all the mistakes I made that prevented me from actually making as much money as I could have. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you exactly how much I made. So what we're talking about here is the first YouTube channel that I got monetized, and it's linked down below. It's the Savage Panda one. And I did the same thing all the way through. This channel got monetized over the course of about 4 years, and that was because I made a lot of big mistakes. The big mistake that I see a lot of people making when they're trying to make money online, mistakes that I made, is they're scatterbrained. They do this, they do that, they try drop shipping, Amazon FBA, YouTube, blogging, all at the same time. It was terrible. I think at one point I had 2 YouTube channels, an Amazon FBA, Amazon affiliates, a Shopify store, and a blog, and I was trying to manage all of this stuff and bring it together with my YouTube channels. Does not work. I found success when I actually just focused in on one thing that I liked and could do repeatedly over and over and over again, and that was the Savage Panda channel that is linked down below. And you guys can go to a playlist called Savage Panda Archives and see all the videos there. I think I have like 500 videos in there. So you know I'm not faking it or making it up. Like, it is a monetized channel and it does have all those videos, but I made a big mistake, and that was trying to make it all about me and not understanding that I was there to serve the audience, right? And so I wasn't making a lot of money from those videos, and I got discouraged and I quit. I quit on that channel like multiple times simply because I just didn't feel like the videos were worthwhile, or I just didn't feel like making that kind of content anymore. And so when you're starting out as a beginner, one of the things that's really, really important is that, hey, you need to understand that this is a long-term game, and you need to get yourself in the mindset where you're actually going to keep doing this long term. And that's why it's so important to not be fake. If you're faking it, one, everybody can tell. Like, we know when you're faking it. We know when you're trying to be someone you're not. And so everyone can tell when you're faking it, and it's not going to last because you'll burn out. Best way to have longevity on YouTube is to start by being yourself and to serve one audience. This is where I made the critical mistake that fundamentally killed my first channel, is that I made it all about me and I betrayed my audience. I changed up the kind of content that I made, and I started making completely different videos that my core audience that got me monetized, the core audience that gave me what I wanted, they were betrayed by me, essentially. I started making videos about whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I'm like, oh yeah, I got 1,000 subscribers now. I could, like, that I can make whatever I want. I can, like, the YouTube algorithm will just push my stuff. That is not true. You cannot betray your audience like that. It will not work, and you will not make money. And so, because what fundamentally the way YouTube works is that you need to serve one audience, and the YouTube algorithm is very, very good at finding other people exactly like the people that like your videos. And so it needs to be confident that the video that is going to push out to a certain group of people is actually the same video as the last one. So if you make a video that's for one group of people, say a basket weaving vlog, one that's probably not going to do well because nobody cares about that. But say I make my music reaction videos, right? And then the week later, I make videos about cryptocurrency. Well, the YouTube algorithm is going to look at these two things and be like, oh, I don't know where this one goes anymore. I tried giving it to the people that the last video worked for, and they didn't like it. I tried giving it to his subscribers, and they didn't like it. They didn't click on it, and they didn't watch it. So I guess this video, and the YouTube will just stop pushing that video. And so that's fundamentally why my channel died, is I started changing it up and doing completely different topics and not giving my audience what they wanted. And so even though, and that happened after I got monetized, I thought, hey, I can I can do all of this and that, and it's going to be great. Doesn't work that way. And so the reason I got monetized is because I made the exact same kind of video for the exact same kind of audience over and over and over again. The YouTube algorithm knew exactly who my target audience was, and it knew how to find more people just like them. So my videos were getting way more views than subscribers, and that is always a good sign. When your videos get more views than subs, that means the algorithm is finding other people like the people who liked your video last week, and it's showing the video to them and they are clicking on the video. That is always a good sign. That is always what you want to look for. So the big mistake that I made was I actually just quit too soon. If I had just kept going and not stopped and really embraced the good fortune that I had, which was finding a group of people that appreciated me and liked me and kept watching my videos, I could have had possibly 100,000 subscribers by now. I could have had a Patreon. I could have built a whole group. It would have been a great thing, but I didn't. All right. I got discouraged and I quit. I tried to move on to chase money in other directions. And so when I quit, 5 months later, the videos that I had made, YouTube was still serving them to new people and they were still getting clicks. And eventually I crossed the 4,000 hours of watch time and the subscriber count. I got like over 1,000 subs and I qualified for the YouTube partner program. And the big mistake that I made was like, oh, I can't actually monetize videos with music in them. So I need to change up my strategy completely and start making all of these different kinds of videos that can be monetized so I can make my money. And that is what led me to betray my audience, which is why my channel died. Please do not do this. Stick to one audience and continuously provide valuable videos for those people. And guys, if you want some help contextualizing all of the advice that all of the other gurus are giving you, and you're working on your full-time job and you're just trying to grow your channel as simply and as easily as possible, I've taken all of my 8 years of failure and I put it into a free course for you guys. It's linked in the description. It's my school community. You guys should check it out. I'd love to have you in there. I failed on YouTube for 8 years and now I've condensed all of my knowledge and I'm actually starting to have some success, and I want to save you guys 8 years of your life. And so click the link below and check that out. So how much money did I actually make after betraying my audience? Well, the answer is about $136. And that's it. Yeah. So the lesson here is don't betray your audience and make sure that you actually pick a content style that can be monetized and is being successful on the YouTube platform. And then do not deviate from giving one particular group of people what they want. Make videos that are valuable to a particular person, not just a particular niche, a particular person. So for example, on this channel, I'm trying to help busy 9-to-5 workers grow their YouTube channel in under 10 hours of work per week so that they can get monetized and have an extra source of income without burning out. I want to simplify everything, use all of my 8 years of failure on YouTube to help you simplify what it is. Use the few fundamental tiny little levers that you should be pulling in order to actually grow on YouTube without that much work. And with that all being said, I made a 4-hour course to help you do that exactly. It's completely free. It's in this video right here. And so if you're enjoying what I'm trying to do here, leave some feedback in the comments section. Tell me how I can make these videos a little bit better. And check out this 4-hour free course right here. I'll see you guys there. Cheers.